Ladies, we have something completely different today. So this is going to be my 500-hour submission. So let's go ahead and come on to hands and knees. For those of you joining us at home, you'll hear a lot more cueing, and you should hear the cueing above the music. There'll be nothing to see, so you definitely want to listen and focus on your body. So as you're resting on your hands and knees, your knees should fall right below your hip line. So making sure your legs are not straddled wide. Checking in with your wrist, are your wrists beneath your shoulders? There's an engagement of the core that supports your back. And as your back is supported, your eyes are okay to close gently for a moment. So as the eyes are closed gently, we'll find the breath. We'll bring the first breath in our nose and take the breath out of the mouth. This is not our standard yoga breath. This is a cleansing breath. I want you to repeat that breath as many times as you require based on the type of day you have had. As you check in with your breath, is the breath smooth? Is your breathing labored? Is your heart rate still elevated? Are you excited? And now let's take a few moments and bring our head into an extension position. What that means, lifting the head, the top of the head is being stretched up to the ceiling. Our back is still in neutral. We're looking out. And now we're going to inhale and look down. Exhale, looking out. Inhale, looking down. When you're ready, take the exhale, looking out. Inhale, rotate your head to the left. And exhale to your right. And now as you bring your head back to neutral, we're going to remove all the constraints from your movement. So I'm simply going to say inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then relax. So I won't say that I just failed right there, but no one moved except you people. So we're going to do that again. I cued movement before, and now I'm going to cue breath, giving you the opportunity to move as you would like. Thinking about what we just did, let's find the inhale. And now the exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Now as you breathe normally and your body rests in a neutral position, let's begin to move the body with the breath. We will inhale, creating what we call cow. Lowering our belly, lifting our hips, opening our chest forward to the opposite wall or the person across from us. As we exhale, pull the string into your belly button, arch your spine in the air, take your gaze to the front of your thighs. Inhale, opening the chest forward. dipping the back, creating gentle pressure at the base of our spine. As we exhale, drawing that belly button up, tucking your pelvis under. And now find neutral spine. Now we will move, releasing all the constraints of up, down, left, or right. And I'm just going to cue the breath. Find the inhale, releasing the exhale. Finding your inhale and releasing the exhale. Finding that 3-second inhale and the 3-second exhale. Allow your body to rest in neutral spine. As we begin to create a space for the rest of our body, bring your big toes towards each other, ankles facing the outer edges of the mat, coming off of our toes, resting on the tops of our feet. No, ma'am.
No.
Resting on the tops of our feet and not our toes.
Oh, no, okay, I got you, sorry.
Nice, you're okay. Big toes face each other. Your hips begin to shift back and rest towards the tops of your feet, moving into child's pose. So while we are taking these few breaths, the focus of today is to allow the yoga participant to experience yoga without trying to recreate what they see in yoga. So you being able to follow is a direct reflection upon whether your practitioner is good at her practice. No pressure, guys. Taking a moment, bring your right hand beneath your shoulder and your left. Bring your body back into that neutral tabletop right where you are. Bring the focus to the core muscles of your abdominals as you lift your left knee about 1 inch off of the mat. Extending your left leg behind you, flexing your foot, creating strength in your hamstrings to protect your back. Taking your right arm, sliding it out to your side, then bringing it forward with your palm facing down. The base of your foot and the fingertips are extending across the room. If there's any discomfort, you can always go back to child's pose. Let's take one more breath here. The inhale is 3. The exhale is 3. Lower your hand down and your leg and move back to your child's pose position. This is the last Monday yoga of the month. And so I chose the gentle yoga as a submission. It tends to be the one where everyone is most comfortable moving and trusting themselves. Take a few breaths in, easing your hips down as low as you can. And when you are ready, making sure your left hand and your right hands are beneath the shoulders, bring your body back into that neutral tabletop. Allowing your opposite knee to float above the mat about 1 inch. Extend it back. Flex your foot. Beautiful. When you're ready, bring the opposite arm out to the side and float it forward. Nice. You feel the stretch from the tips of your fingers to the base of your foot. This is a balance pose. It's not easy. Taking that last breath. When you're ready, you can lower your leg and lower the hand. Finding rest in that next child's pose. You want to get as deep in child's pose as you like. And you can stay there as long as you need. The challenge in yoga often is, how do I remain present when I'm not moving? Because we exist in a place that celebrates how busy you can be. We're actually congratulated when we say we have too much on our plate. Allowing your right hand to extend to the top of your mat and keep your palm down. Allowing your left hand to extend to the top of your mat and keep your palm down. And then pull your body up and through those arms and lower your chest down. Re-extend the arms until you're reaching across the room. Now, do you feel the pelvis tucking into the mat? If not, go through a gentle tilt and tuck until your pelvis is connected to the mat. Resting on the tops of our feet so that our toes are not working. This is different, so please listen. Begin to raise the left arm and the left thigh from the mat. Nice. Nice. Lower it down when you're ready. The cueing of the thighs to keep you from lifting from the knee. Take the big inhale. Begin to raise your right arm and right thigh. Reach, extend, grab the outer wall. Take one more breath and rest it down. We're going to do that one more time, cueing only the breath and extension. Let's take a nice deep breath in our nose. Exhaling through the nose. And then bringing it down. Moving to our next inhale. Elongation and exhale. And then finding rest down. As we find our way into our Sphinx pose, bring your right hand under the shoulder and lower the right forearm. Bringing your left hand underneath and resting your forearms down. The sensation you feel on resting my hand at the base of your spine, pressing it down as you lift your chest forward, opening your heart. This is our Sphinx pose. From this pose, we are going to inhale. Look as far to the left as you are comfortable. Exhale, look as far right as you are comfortable. Inhale back to our center, and exhale, stretch the heart open a little bit more. Nice. Inhale, gently rotate. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. And exhale, lift. So try to press your forearms and lift your chest up. Nice. And now relax. Allow your right hand and your left hand to come under shoulders. We're going to take a 2-breath rest in child's pose before we move to our puppy pose. If you need to honor any fatigue in your body, you could stay right here. This is one of the poses that we're encouraged to practice with our class, because most people tend to watch versus feel their way through. So here's your visual. You are in a dark room. You have to feel your way to the pose. So gently close your eyes and bring your body back to tabletop. It just means bring your chest and your hips up. You're back in that kneeling position. If your eyes are closed, visualize what's happening. Take your left hand, reach out to the side like you're trying to touch the person behind or beside you. Good. And now sweep it underneath, right near your belly button, and rest it on the opposite side of your mat. And now push your hips back as if you're moving back into child's pose, and lower your left shoulder first. You're on your left shoulder, your left ear. The right arm seems to be impeding, but we can extend it and rest it, or we can put the forearm down and rest. So you can bend your elbow and rest. Beautiful. Extended puppy pose is for your shoulder. The twisting does help your back. So when we inhale, where is the exhale supposed to take us? It brings the ear closer. It lowers the hips even more. We dig deeper onto that side. Be mindful that if you are uncomfortable, you choose how to make this pose fit your body. Yes, if it bothers the shoulder, you can perfectly do that. You can also bend it or rest it on a block. Let's take one more breath right where you are. There's that inhale, 3 seconds in. And the exhale, 3 seconds out. Open your right palm, press it into the mat, push your body up. Release your left arm, resting in that kneeling tabletop. Take a few moments, inserting about 2 cat and cows right here, checking in with your back. And as you feel comfortable, you bring the right arm out to the side of your body and then reach underneath, right under where your belly button would be. Lower your shoulder, bend your ear, and then find a comfortable place for your left arm. It can extend, it can rest on a block, you can tuck it in close to you. There should be no pain in any yoga pose because we allow you to make any changes. One of my yoga instructors used to say that yoga pose belongs to you. It doesn't own you. So you make it do what it needs to do to fit you. You own your own practice. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. And throughout the remainder of the class, you are welcome to keep the eyes closed. When you are ready and you feel comfortable, open that left hand wide and press it down. Push your body up and release the right. Nice. Just take a few moments and breathe right here. Gently cross your ankles for me. Walk your hands back closer to your thighs. And if you're able to sit gently on your feet and bring your hands beside your hips. Good. If it's a gentle transition for you, go all the way back to your seat so you can take the right arm back and the left and lean back. You got it. Trust yourself. Nice. Trust yourself and just drop your hips. Nice. Make any adjustments you need to make your feet feel better. So that we're at the ankles, we're folded at the ankles. And when you are ready, just use your hands to assist the right leg in front and then move the left leg in front. And we should be in what's called seated staff. If seated staff is uncomfortable, bend one leg and hold the shin close to you to support your back. If it is not, reaching over, grabbing the block, and opening your thighs to a slightly wider V. With the block resting directly in front of the pelvis, just rest your forearms on the block. And be mindful, I didn't cue how to turn the block. Rest your forearms on the block wherever it's available. Good. As the back receives the support that it needs, can you walk your right hand in front and place your forearm down? Thank you, Susan, so that I don't fail. As your back receives the support that it needs, can you walk only the right arm in front and bring it down? Let's bring that right arm back in. Take a few moments and breathe, guys. I'm going to cue that again because I know you guys do not want to do this ever again. So as the block is supporting both right and left forearm, can we keep the support on the left and extend the right arm to reach for the mat in front? Yep, that's all I'm asking. That's it. That's it. Thank you. And let's bring that right arm back. Let the right arm receive as much support as it needs. Release the left arm to reach towards the mat in front of the block. Nice, that's all I'm looking for. Take one breath, draw that left arm back, and now bring both forearms onto the block in front of you. Looks good. Looks good. You can turn the blocks however you'd like. And now we are going to allow the right arm to come directly in front of us at the block. So just the right arm. And let the left arm extend into the air. Yes. The right arm is on the block if you need it, and the left arm is in the air. The left arm comes down and rests on the block, and the right arm extends up. And inhale them down. Removing all barriers of left and right. You're going to decide what you need from that sequence. And I will just cue the inhale and the exhale. Inhale and exhale. There'll be 4 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bringing both arms down, straightening the arms so you may not even need the block. Straightening the arms in front of you. arms above your head. As we exhale, turn towards your left. Reach as close to your left toe as you can. Inhale, bring both arms up. Turning gently to your right. And exhale, reach. Inhale, bring both arms up. The block is still in front. Exhale, both forearms back to the center. So as your eyes are closed, and you're trying to encourage your body to do what it hears, you want to feel your body lift from the torso with the hips glued down. As we inhale, bringing both fingertips back to the ceiling, lift from your torso. Exhale, rotate. No, I didn't cue a side. You choose what you need. Reach as far as you can, grabbing the sides of your leg or the base of your foot. The modification for that, bend your left leg and hug your left into your body. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, turning from your torso. Inhale, lift, and exhale, reach. Resting at the sides of your leg or the base of your foot. For those of you at home, the disclaimer, and I'll remind you again, is hopefully at home you are not watching, you are just listening in order to give you the same effect as the group. Inhale, bring both arms up. Allow both feet back in front. Exhale to seated step. Folding from your hips, reaching the sides of your feet, or the base of your feet, or the sides of your legs. Beautiful. While you're holding, if you needed a little bend in order to reach what you wanted, as you exhale, try to straighten one leg at a time. Inhale, bring both hands to that right foot. And then exhale, bring that right leg over your left. As we inhale, bringing both arms up above our head, twisting at our torso, looking to the person on the right, or twisting to the right if the eyes are closed. Let your left arm rest on the outside of that thigh. Left arm, guys, the entire arm. Let's try to get our left arm to the outside of the right thigh. Thank you. Good. Inhale, bring that left arm up. Exhale, those who can, fold over and reach for your left toe. It may not be available, just place your hands down on your shin. Exhale, extend the right leg out. Folding over, reaching for your toes or your shin again. If you are able to, bring that right big toe and that right leg over your left. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, turning to your right. Again, we're going to try to rest the left arm on the outside of the right thigh. Is it any better the second time around? Lower the right hand behind you, placing it on the floor. Get deeper into your twist. I know you guys' eyes were closed, so I will share with you. It was better the second time. Inhale, bring your gaze back around to your center and extend the leg out. Just take a few moments and breathe, guys, and I'll share with you a little bit of what we do and how we are graded, because we're not graded on, well, we do have a written test, but this is you've been here before. Oftentimes, if I come back and I cue the same side, it's to help you get deeper. And what they look at is if the class actually followed you, or if they thought you didn't know what side you were supposed to be on. So half of you went to the other side. Until I said, isn't it deeper the second time? It's like, oh, I didn't think you really meant to go to that side again. And it's just something they look for. Whether your class follows your cues, if I were seated, everybody would have done what I did. But whether you actually follow cues to keep yourself safe. So we are going to hinge from our hips, reach down to our toes, and now we will move to the opposite leg. You know we only have two, right? Grabbing that toe, bringing it in. It's going to be your left, guys, and cross it over your right. The inhale has to come up. This is where you lift from the torso. We've done that twist. Twist the body as far as you can. And then lower one arm to the outside of your thigh. The other arm stays up on the first set to stretch your abs. We added that on the second. And then when you're ready, inhale back around to the center. And exhale, reach over that leg, reaching for the toe. Nice. Very nice, Tiffany. When you're ready, take a nice big inhale up, twisting to that left side again. This time, the right arm is on the outside of the thigh, and the left hand is behind you. Create as much twist. This is supported. So this is safe. You can go as deep as you feel. And this is one of our favorite seated poses because this is the beginning of Lord of the Fishes. This is the beginning of Shoelace. This is the foundation for a lot of seated poses. Inhale, bring that foot back in front. Exhale, bring the soles of your feet together. Inhale, bring your right hand behind your right hip and your left behind your left. Lift your chest up, open your heart to the ceiling. And exhale, relax your spine into neutral. Inhale, begin to lower your body back gently. And then exhale, rest completely on your back. This is our supine bound angle pose. You may allow the knees to lift and lower. You may also just feel the weight of everything you've had to do today, resting on the inside of your thighs. Take one more breath, and then bring your hands under the knees and close the thighs. Our feet are resting. We're going to lift gently into yoga bridge. No supported bridge today, guys. So just walk your ankles under your knees and lift your hips up. And a yoga bridge brings all the weight of the pose onto the tops of the shoulders. So exaggerate the lift in the hips up. And then allow your body to rest in that up position. If it is available to you, bring your left knee towards your body and extend your leg into the air with a point and flex. Lower the left leg down and replace it with the right. Take your time. And then lower the right leg down. And then lower your pelvis down first. And then extend your legs one at a time. And extend the arms one at a time. As you take these last few breaths, and as I always say, these breaths are designed just for you. Remember that all we do and in all we say, we teach others how to treat us. If you are able to pamper yourself and treat yourself with compassion and love, so too will others treat you. If you treat yourself with contempt and unkindness, you give others permission to do the same. How many of us love our body on most days? Reverse that with your partner or your spouse. What if they only love you sometimes, depending on how you look that particular day? You define your boundaries around your truth. Are you willing to say no? Do you trust your intuition to guide your choices? We must believe without question that you deserve respect and generosity. In so doing, you teach yourself and others to treat you with the same love, kindness, and compassion that you are worthy of. You teach others how to treat you every moment of every hour of every day, of every month, of every year. I want you ladies to take the last few breaths right here, and then turn your bodies gently onto the side. And as you are resting on your side, you will find your way back to the top of your mat and down into a cross-leg position. I'm going to close right here. Yoga encourages us to connect the light that shines within each of us to those who perhaps may need more divine light. Did you know wherever there is light that darkness cannot exist? Did you know that just your one light is enough to make the difference in anyone's life or situation? So take your light with you, allow it to shine bright. I encourage you to let it shine over others. Encourage people the way that you have been encouraged. Show them how to treat you by treating yourself with the same compassion, generosity, and kindness that we treat others. Go in peace. Thank you for today. I hope you made it all that you needed. Namaste.